So I think we're live, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we'll admit people. People have come in. Except for him. Should we admit everyone? It's already 5:01.
No, we can still wait for our resource person. Okay.
Okay. You want me to call her or something?
She must be trying to come in. She came
Yeah,
and then
she came, no?
So let's wait for her.
Yeah. Need no trouble. Hema. Oh, Hema ma'am sent me some WhatsApp message. Just give me a second. Sure, ma'am.
एकदम स्पॉटलाइट पे पड़ी हो।
ठीक है ना, अच्छे लग रहे हो। जो खूबसूरत है हम उसको अच्छा आपने इसको कर दिया, ठीक है, इसको भी करो। both of you looking gorgeous.
थैंक यू। उस टाइम कर लेंगे ना, जिस टाइम बोलेंगे।
Right now I think we're live, right? So,
Yeah.
जी
याद रखना चाहिए मुझे भी।
जी, कोई नहीं। इतनी तारीफ तो हम ऑनलाइन भी लेते हैं।
हाँ, और तारीफ करने की हमारी बुरी आदत भी है, तो
जी।
चलिए। अरे यार, हेमा मैम नहीं आई।
आज उन्होंने कहा है कि आज
यू नो व्हाट, तो जैसे हम अंदर नहीं ले रहे हैं, लोग मतलब निकलते जा रहे हैं। So I think it's better to take them.
We can admit them. वही हो रहा होगा।
स्टार्ट के 5 बज गए हैं, तो स्टार्ट का टाइम।
I'm admitting them. So we'll just tell them that we're waiting for Hema ma'am. She's coming in any.
Yes. Good evening, Purvajan.
Sammy, Parul, would you like to kind of do some introduction bit so that when Hema ma'am comes, we can start the session?
जी बिल्कुल। दोस्तों, आज की हमारी जो गेस्ट हैं हेमा मैम, वो बस आने ही वाली हैं। वो दोबारा से जो है लॉग इन करने की कोशिश कर रही हैं, तो तब तक के लिए आप सबका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद कि आप सब आए और हर हफ्ते आप चले आते हैं हमसे मिलने, हमसे बात करने। आज आपको जैसे कि मालूम है, हम बहुत ही खास एक टॉपिक पे बात करने वाले हैं। लेकिन मुझे इससे जुड़ा हुआ सैमी एक चीज याद आती है हमेशा कि स्कूल की जब तैयारी होती है तो उससे पहले होती है गर्मियों की छुट्टियां। इतने खूबसूरत 3 शब्द हैं ये, गर्मियों की छुट्टियां। कितना हम लोगों को इनके लिए इंतजार रहता था बचपन में, और कि अब हम कहीं घूमने जा रहे हैं या नाना के यहाँ जा रहे हैं या बुआ के यहाँ जा रहे हैं। कितनी खूबसूरत। आपकी कुछ यादें हैं गर्मियों की छुट्टियों से जुड़ी हुई सैमी?
Actually, in our childhood, my mom is there, but I will still complete what
जी
you are
जी
asking
प्लीज
me.
प्लीज
Like
जी
in our summer vacations, I was born in a place which was winter stuck. I was born in Missouri.
जी
So there was hardly any summer vacation for us. We used to have winter vacations, and winter vacations and any vacations, our cousins from all over India will come back and stay with us because they want to visit a hill station. It is a hill station, nice hill station. So for vacation, for us used to be like our house is full with our cousins and friends and families. So that used to be my summer vacations or winter vacation. They used to come to see snow there.
जी
But
जी
then the reminder of the school opening will come and then everybody will fall back to their place.
Hi, now I can hear you all.
जी
Yeah, we can
हेमा
also hear you.
मैम आपका स्वागत है, हम आप ही का वेट कर रहे थे
Thank
और
you.
बात कर रहे थे कि आज हेमा मैम बात करने वाली है स्कूल की ओपनिंग पे, लेकिन उससे पहले जो गर्मियों की छुट्टियां होती हैं उनका हम लोगों को भी कितना चार्म रहता था।
Yeah.
कहीं ना कहीं ये है कि वो छुट्टियां एक रिदम को तोड़ देती हैं, आपका जो रूटीन बना हुआ है, आपके बच्चे का जो रूटीन बना हुआ है उसे तोड़ देती हैं। कई बार कुछ बच्चे ऐसे होते हैं जो पहली बार स्कूल जा रहे होते हैं ना, तो उनके बारे में हम बात करेंगे। जो बच्चों का रिदम टूट जाता है कि भाई कैसे नई क्लास के लिए क्या क्या तैयारी होनी चाहिए जिससे बच्चा भी कंफर्टेबल रहे, टीचर्स भी कंफर्टेबल रहे और खासकर पेरेंट्स, खासकर मदर्स भी कंफर्टेबल रहे। तो इस पे बात करने के लिए आज हमारे साथ हेमा मैम है और हेमा मैम को इनवाइट करने के लिए मैं अपनी दोस्त समीक्षा साजवान को बुलाती हूँ यहाँ पे। दोस्तों नमस्ते, मैं पारुल। शनिवार के हमारे DSFI के सेशन में आप सबका स्वागत है। सैमी
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Parul. And welcome in today's session. Yeah, school, writing, reading, and as Parul rightly mentioned, the vacations. The rhythm really gets break, and I think parents' routine also gets, okay, the schools are opening. So even parents have to be prepared, the
Yeah.
cycle again will start the same routine, school timing and all. Otherwise, we tend to relax in our vacations. And the concerns regarding education, reading, writing has always been very important in especially for our parents. And for the same, we have had done many sessions earlier too, but still this area always seems unexplored and we can discuss it limitlessly. So for addressing every concern and also reminding us to be patient and keep believing in the potential of our self-advocates, the certified in training children with learning disability, Hema Malini ma'am, our mentor in the field of special education, a dedicated remedial teacher come special educator, and she is with us today. And I mean, her appearance only, Parul will agree that whenever we look at her, we feel immediately we feel calm. Oh, she's there. And with her, that sweet presence and a smile and the sweet voice also, it somehow it brings very calming effect on parents. So I mean, those who are joining for the first time, I must share that she's a mentor in the field of special education and a dedicated remedial teacher come special educator who prefers working in inclusive setups, a master's in the field of psychology, our enlisted expert when it comes to anything related to the field of education and learning. And I think from past 12 years and so, our expert of therapeutic methods while training the neurodiverse needs is she. And she's again with us. She is always, readily available for us whenever anything we have to ask. So Hema ma'am, welcome back and
Thank you.
over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So, good evening, everyone. Good evening, all the parents. I think I'm audible and
Yes,
you
ma'am.
can see me, right?
जी बिल्कुल
So, I'll share a small presentation which will be full of pictures so that we'll have something to enjoy along with hearing too many things. So, there'll be little less to listen and more to see.
Yeah.
So, one second. Share from. I had to change to a different laptop now that I'm not finding things.
Yeah.
ये बात मुझे सभी हेमा मैम की अच्छी लगती है एकदम। नो, वो कहते हैं ना प्रभु चावला वाली, नो बकवास, सीधी सीधी बात, नो बकवास,
Yes. Yes.
सीधा काम पे।
Yes. No talking, not much to listen. No, too much to listen is always, it's very
I know.
difficult for everyone. So
जी
very less to listen and more to see.
Yes.
So, yeah. So just now we were talking about summer holidays.
Yeah.
So relaxing for everyone. Really, children have to enjoy these holidays. Holidays तो होती है enjoy करने के लिए. ऐसे नहीं कि holidays में भी पढ़ाई करो, holidays में भी बिताओ बच्चों को, ऐसे नहीं करना है. Let them enjoy the full of holidays. Let the heart get filled with the joy. That's more important when you have to get started with the new life, new leaf of an year. So for us also, when we give a gap and then restart, our mind gets so fresh. And then we really think what new we can do for the next year. So that is how the children also. So children have to be given that break, and don't think it is going to be a big break and children will not be able to get back. No, they take little extra time than us. That's all. So let them enjoy the summer vacations. Now it is time we need to go back to school. So now we know what we have to do to go back to school. But
मैम आपने स्टार्ट कर दिया है मैम, सॉरी आपको इंटरप्ट कर रही हूँ, क्या आपने स्टार्ट कर दिया है प्रेजेंटेशन, क्योंकि हम सिर्फ एक वाइट वाला वो देख पा रहे हैं.
oh, you're not able to see my presentation?
नहीं समी, क्या आप देख पा रही हैं?
No. Okay. Just wait. I'll again get back.
No, ma'am, you just have to click on that, I think.
Click on what?
On the
On
presentation,
that
I think it's running
presentation.
for a PC, but it was not shared. Only the screen, the basic screen. Yeah.
Now you can see?
Now we can see.
Okay.
Wow,
Okay, right. So I think I'll go back.
Yeah, back to school.
So we are in back to school. Actually, we were in the holidays. I'll have to go back.
Yeah.
Yes,
We are supposed to be in the holidays. Sharing stop, right?
कितना खूबसूरत स्कूल है, मेरा ही जाने का मन हो रहा है.
Yes. See, we were in the holidays. Never go back to school so soon. Let us be in holidays. Let us enjoy our holidays. Then we'll go to school. Okay. So we were in the holidays. We were happily enjoying. Children should have been enjoying. I don't want parents saying that my rose padai kiya tha. 1 hour every day in the evening, just like the school days, we were doing the studies. That is not right. Holidays have to be there. There has to be a break in our life. We can't always move on the same road every day, the same road, same monotony. We will break, total break. Rather, let us take a short break. A summer holidays is always so great, so happy to have. Then we know we have to go back to school. It's a very short gap. So we know that we have to go back to school. Just like our children, we will also get refreshed. We will also think what new we can teach to our children, what new technologies we can use, what are the new methods that we have to bring in. So, जैसे कि सब पेरेंट्स थिंक कर लेते हैं नेक्स्ट स्कूल में क्या क्या न्यू लाएंगे, कुछ नया सिखाएंगे या कुछ नया दिखाएंगे. दिस इज हाउ वी हैव टू गो अबाउट. सो व्हाट रियली हैपेंस, रेडीनेस इज यूजुअली वी थिंक फिजिकल रेडीनेस. क्या क्या लेना है? लंच बॉक्स तो डेफिनेट लेना है. वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इज आवर स्नैक बॉक्स, our lunch basket. That's the most important thing, and the colorful one. So when you see the colorful one, the child gets attracted to carry the basket. So ऐसा लाओ कि colorful हो and attractive हो, so that the child is getting ready, mentally getting ready, but through physical things. And then be healthy. Go for a doctor checkup. Check that you're fit and fine to go to school. If there is any small illness, first get corrected and then go. ऐसे नहीं कि illness के साथ ही स्कूल में भेज दो, सेकेंड डे वापस आ जाओ, ऐसे नहीं होने चाहिए. सो सी दैट 1 week before, just go for a doctor checkup, have your thyroids checked, have all the checkings that has to be done according to Down syndrome protocol through a medical doctor, and then get ready. Now comes the third one, is the uniform. Let the uniform be set ready and exhibited to the child. Child को बताना पड़ेगा कि ये आपकी यूनिफॉर्म होती है, ये तो आपको पहनना है, नया यूनिफॉर्म है, न्यू सेट ऑफ यूनिफॉर्म. कितना खुश होती है वो न्यू सेट ऑफ यूनिफॉर्म देखते ही. So they will feel so happy. This meant physical readiness will give a sort of mental readiness. हमें जाना है, हमें भी जाना है. So that kind of feeling comes in. So what are the daily routines and that readiness has to come? Usually during holidays, when we enjoy and when we sleep for a longer time, we miss out on time. So we do all these things. Not that we don't do any of these things. We do all these things during holidays, but we don't keep up our time. So 1 week ahead of school reopening, start training the time. Again, go back to your time. कितने बजे उठना है, कितने बजे ब्रश करना है, when do you go to the toilet, when do you do all other things, just as though you're going to school. Actually, you're not going to school. You're still having 1 week time, but you're going to play. No, after doing all these things, you're going to get ready to play. So imagine the child's readiness to do all these things. The child will fall into the brackets of timeliness. So this is what is needed. What we need is the child has to get into the time brackets. For that, don't start with the schooling itself. Start ahead with playing. That's more important. So after doing the breakfast, what will the child do? We are still in summer vacations. The child will start playing. So the child is very happy to follow the timetable. Next comes the calendar. Now start showing the date, the month, and the year in a very, very block form. This can be hung as a side flashcard. You can make flashcards and hung on to the nails and say, "Aaj to tarikh 10 ho gaya. Today is 10th, and our school is going to reopen on 12th. How many more days? After 10, 11, 12. 2 more days. Yeah, we have got 2 more days. Or if it is going to be on 15th, they are going to count 5 and say 5 more days. So the child will start getting ready. 5 more days are there. I'm going to go. It's like, when the bowler is going to bowl, start is over, the commentator says, 5 more balls to go. The bowler is getting ready. Oh, 5 more balls to go. I have to make him out. Or I have to see that something great happens. So this is how the child's mental readiness also happens. So a calendar is very important. It need not be a full-fledged calendar where the child may get confused. Bring out flashcards with a month saying that June aa gaya, abhi to May ho gaya, so the summer vacation is over. So June aa gaya to school khulega. So just like that, the verbal way of saying it, the child's readiness is always happening. So keep on doing this until the school starts. So every day you'll be showing the date and then counting the dates. Oh, now only 3 days. Oh, now only 4 days. Now only 5 days. This is how it goes. So slowly the countdown will come to 1 day, and then the next day the child is going to school. So the readiness is happening mentally. What is the concept of space? Concept of space is something like, I have my bag. I know what all I have to carry, but where do I keep things in my bag? So this has to be trained even before the child starts going to school. So I have so many things. I have a pencil, I have a eraser. I have so many things, and mommy has bought everything new. Everything is so colorful. Everything is nice. Every day the child will open and see. 1 week before, if you have bought, every day the child will open and see. Every day she will touch everything. Every day it gets scattered. So after getting scattered, sit with the child and put it back in the place, and then teach the child where it is placed in your bag. So that once the child goes to school, the child will find it very easy to say, my pencil box is in this front pouch, my books are inside the first zip, and then my textbooks are in the next zip. So the child knows where things are, and it is easy for the child to retrieve things in the classroom. So we are actually helping the child to get into the system, but it has to go in a gradual way. It cannot happen the day the school starts. So you have to start 1 week ahead of it. And then coming to the school bag, please put a big label on the school bag with the child's name. This is very important. If the school is not allowing, you can always place it with a Velcro, and you can always see that the child removes it whenever it's not needed and puts it back whenever it's needed. Sometimes in certain schools, the school is not allowing the name label to be done because other children also start playing with it. So in such a case, you can always put a Velcro, but the child has to get used to that color bag, and that particular bag is hers or his. So the child will not get confused with others' bag. So usually the complaints keep coming, the child is taking away others' bag because the child is not able to identify her own bag. So to bring in such practices, put the label and start showing it every day at home, even before the child goes to school. So what is the emotional readiness? This is also called as cognitive readiness. Cognitive readiness is not all about, studies. It is emotional readiness which contributes to cognitive readiness. So what is it going to school is all about? To eat snacks with friends. Don't tell. Going to school is all about to write homeworks, to start learning a lot of from the books and all. Say, oh, you're going back to school. You're going to meet your friends and eat snacks together. You're going to play with your friends. You're going to say hello to your teachers. Imagine that Lakshmi teacher is going to come, or the Mary ma'am is going to come, and you're going to say hello to her. The child will get ready to see Mary ma'am. The child will get ready to Lakshmi ma'am. So all these things happen internally, which we cannot put on the day of the school reopening. So try to start talking to the child about it much ahead, which is very, very important. Should also ask, do you want to meet your friends? What are the names of your friends? So let them recollect the friends. That's also very important over there. Of course, cognitive readiness is nothing but whatever they have learned. Just put it up. Don't keep on asking them questions. There's no testing. Just let them browse through it. They might have their old books or flashcards. Let them just browse through it. Let them see the family members or the things in the sky or animals or whatever you have taught last year. Put the book out. Don't test the child. Don't keep on asking, what is this? What is this? The child will mute. The child will never say, because child might have forgotten. It will take some time to retrieve. Give that little time. Let the child look into it. You can probably tell. Yes, you can tell. The child need not tell. It's all test for you. As parent, you can take the test and tell everything. If you're telling wrong, the child will say you're telling wrong. That is for sure. Okay. Now coming to the sight words. The child will run away once you say the name sight words. I know many parents come back telling me, ma'am, as long as it's pictures, they are happy, ma'am. The minute we say sight words, they're running away, ma'am. So you will have to bring out in way of play. Usually I always show the dice game. Of course, today I didn't come ready with the dice game with me. We make a dice game and then start playing these words. Every time you land on this word, suppose I'm landing, my dice is landing on the light, they have to give the card of light to the child. So every time the child keeps collecting and I keep collecting, who collects more cards? This is how we do. If I also land on like after my child and the child has already collected the card, I don't have a card. So whoever collects more card is the winner. So this is how the child gets used to the sight words. Don't bring in sight words. Chalo, aajo, baito, sight words padenge. No one is going to come. Even I will not probably come. So let us play sight words dice game. Probably others will come. So and every day change these words. Don't keep on the same words. Change these words again and again. So your sight words board should have velcros. I'll show you later, but then this way. Okay. So your words will all be stuck onto the corners of it. Every day you can change those words. And then every day your sight word game keeps changing. So that is how you have to take your game. And then your decoding words, your diagram, your diaphragms, whatever it is, you'll have to bring out with pictures. Just bring out the sounds with the picture. Don't make the child write. The child need not write. If the child is in the standard 3 or standard 4 and the child is willing to take a pencil and write, allow the child to write. But don't expect. Suppose I say, shh, the sound of shh. I can see something here. What is that? The child will meet a ship. So immediately catch up. Oh, the child knows the word shh, ship. So now try to bring out a rhyming word, ship. Can we bring one more sound, one more word, shh, sheep. One more word, fish, ending with sh. So like this, build it up, build it up. If the child is not able to do it, second word or third word or fourth word, please give it, nothing wrong. If the child has brought one word with these pictures, that's great. That is, the child is showing that initiation to learn. Rest of it is all your job. So please do it. You're still going to keep him ready. This is, I have just drawn circles, 2 eccentric circles, and then given some dots. I'm just asking the child to fill up the numbers in the clock. The child is going to fill up the numbers in the clock, starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 till 12. If the child is in the standard 4 or 5 or 6, then the second level of it also can be used, saying that 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10. So the clock gets filled that way. So otherwise, the child will just write the numbers on the clock to remember there was a clock which started from 1 and ended with 12. If the child is in the standard 5, we will say 5 ones are 5 and then write 5 here, 5 twos are 10, write 10 here. So goes on. So this way, I am also revising the concept of clock. Then comes days of the week. Days of the week, please take it along with the ordinal number. Don't just say Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. This goes as an order, no doubt, as a sequential order. But if you go along with the ordinal numbers, if I say what is the third day of the week, it has to flash as a Tuesday. So the corresponding ordinal number should be there along with the days of the week. What is the 6th day of the week? It's Friday. What is the 2nd day of the week? It's Monday. Again, this also, you can just make Velcro flashcards for each day of the week and keep placing it and removing it. So that this also can become as a game. I'll say 2nd day of the week, the child has to put Monday over there. Or the child will say 4th day of the week, Mummy, I will put the Wednesday. So don't test the child. Rather, let the child read this and we can place it. Either way, the revision is happening. So the revision has to happen in a very calm way, in a way that the child enjoys it. Don't put the child to test, but you can put yourself to test. General cognitive awareness, of course, recollecting the friends, recollecting teachers by their names, recollecting the names of the caregivers in the school, including the watchman or the bus driver or the auto driver, whoever it is, just recollecting them makes them keep themselves ready with that. Then for the parents and the caregivers, there should not be any anxiety, no worries and no guilt. We'll follow with that. In the parents' view, children going to school is only to have fun. Please remove other view. My child is going to school to learn a lot this year. Please remove it from your mind and then say it is going to be fun in the school, so that your anxiety will come down or your worries will go down. So don't get worried and just say that my child is going to school, they are going to have fun. And if you are a working parent, this happens very often. If you're a working parent, you always try to feel, am I doing the right way or just pushing him away from my way? Because I want to work, I'm pushing him to school. Otherwise, probably the child is supposed to be with me and I'm supposed to work with him all the time, teaching him. So don't take this guilt. Just be on yourself. You're doing your job, the child is doing his job in the school. The child for his age has to be in the school. You for your age will be the bread earner or be in your profession. Everything is fine. There's no guilt at all, absolutely nothing. Probably you have to spend a little time in the evenings or whatever we call it as a so-called, we usually call it as very good time or a healthy time with a child. That's called as healthy time nowadays. So spending little time with the child is called healthy time. Spending more time with the child is called boring. So please don't do that boring. Spend the healthy time. That's more than enough. And then don't ever worry that what is she going to perform this year? How is she going to perform? Last year she wrote. Will she write this year? Last year she learned a little. I don't know about this year because the whole holiday she was playing. Let her play. That is what is the holidays meant for. Let the whole holidays go playing and do nothing. The fresh year will definitely start with a lots of learning, but then no worries. Don't start with worries. That is important. If you start worrying, the child will go to school with the same worries. You're actually packing those worries, anxieties, guilt in their school bags. So please remove all those things and then be happy to send the child. The child will definitely go to school. Let them be themselves and you can be yourselves. That's all. Thank you. There I can end.
थैंक यू हेमा मैम, थैंक यू। अगर स्टैंडिंग ऑडियंस होती हूँ ऐसी किसी प्रेजेंटेशन के लिए तो मेरी तरफ से वही है, बिल्कुल। बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग था, बहुत ही मजा आया। और यहाँ मैं अपने सवाल से शुरू कर देती हूँ। जैसे आपने बताया कि जो भी कॉग्निटिव जो चीजें हैं जो हमें करनी है, ध्यान रखनी है या वो है, तो ये बड़े बच्चों के लिए भी है, बस उसमें वो चीजें चेंज हो जाएंगी जो आप सप्ताह के नाम पूछ रहे हैं या कुछ और पूछ रहे हैं, बुक्स पूछ रहे हैं, डेज पूछ रहे हैं, तो वो चेंज हो जाएंगे, है ना। रिमाइंड ये भी कराना है जो 6th या 7th में है।
Things will change. That is, instead of words, I will move on to the sentences. I'll ask them to create. So we will have to create those worksheets. थोड़ी सी worksheets, but with pictures. ऐसे नहीं कि worksheets ऐसी boring हो, with pictures. And then ऐसे लगना चाहिए कि बच्चे को आंसर पता है, अगर नहीं भी बोला तो पता है. So your worksheet has to be that. So that's all new.
Yeah, and it really took all the pressure away, be calm and patient. You do your work, the child will do the work, do not get pressurized and then transfer the pressure. Yeah, ma'am, when you were explaining the Velcro cards for sight words, Purva wanted to ask something and she has written in the chat box.
Yeah.
I will ask that, ma'am, would you explain a little bit more what is like how it is?
Yeah, can you just give me 1 minute? I'll stop my video and come back. Just give me 1 minute. I'll have to bring my Velcro cards. Give me 1 minute.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yeah. The Purva, be ready. She is going to show you the visual as she promised. And then we come to Sadan after Purva's question is asked. So nowadays, Velcro, Velcro dots come, Paru, if it comes on from online business sites. These are Velcro dots and they have the glue behind. So anything you have to turn into Velcro, you have to cut. The base goes in the base card, and the other part goes behind the card, the sight word or whatever card you have. The whole strip like a tape. So both the dots. Yeah, Hema ma'am is here with demo.
Yeah.
So let's.
This is a simple laminated sheet of color sheet. Simple laminated. I have used Velcro dots on it. We get these Velcro dots in Amazon. Just
Yes.
create Velcro dots on it, and then you will have your flashcards, your usual flashcards. You know, the flashcards of animals, domestic animals and all that. Just put the second part of the Velcro. That is, if I have the soft one here, I have the rough one here. So I am placing the Velcro card here and then removing it. So this is how it goes. So if I have sight words or any small words, I'll have the same kind of Velcro cards. I'll put it here, there. Okay. So you in a game, you start putting all the cards here, start playing your dice game. So you keep moving your dice and taking the card. You'll take out the card. If I come into cow, yes, this is my card. I take it out. So if next time my mommy comes there, she has no card. So the number of cards I collect is all my cards. So this way the child keeps on revising all the words which comes onto the Velcro. So the Velcro card is nothing but fix the one part of the Velcro here, one part of the Velcro here, and the child actually enjoys pulling it. You know, the pulling, the sound of it. If the child is just 5 years old, the child just enjoys it. Every time the child likes to do it, and every time the child is doing it, the child is learning. Yeah. So this is what is the Velcro. You can even use alphabets.
Yeah.
So if the child is very small, start using alphabets. Recognition of the alphabets. So you can do anything with the Velcro cards. So there are different methods to use these Velcro sheets. So you can use it either for identification of pictures or identification of words, identification of alphabets or numbers. Anything can be done. Like I have sense organs here, set of sense organs. So all the sense organs can be kept on the Velcro card like this. Okay. So you can place all the sense organs in a row and then ask the child to name it. Or please don't test the child. The child will play with you. So you keep on naming it. Eyes. Can I take the eyes? The child will say, no, I want the eyes. The child will take the eyes. Can I take the nose? The child will say, no, I want to take the nose. So this is how the child is actually learning. Every time the child is seeing, every time the child is pulling, and the way the sound comes from the Velcro, no, even if we are sleeping, we'll get up. That is how the sense, this is what is called multisensory way of learning. So you will have to give that multisensory way of learning so that the child can enjoy learning while the pictures are being shown. Or the words, the same.
Yes.
I think it's clear?
Yes, ma'am. I think in the halfway only, she said, got it, ma'am. Thanks a lot. But thank you for explaining. And it also makes us understand how different kind of games we can, make for our children. Sadan had raised the hand, but I can't see right now.
No, ma'am. Actually, I am here only.
Yes, sir.
So where are you? Actually, ma'am, I just from Karnataka.
Yes.
So अभी मेरा जो बेबी है वो 1 साल 2 महीने का है. So now actually just मैंने जल्दी लॉगिन कर लिया मैं, क्योंकि लर्निंग मुझे पहले करना पड़ेगा ना कि मेरे बच्चों को क्या मतलब सिखाना है. That's why. तो उसके लिए मैं मेरा क्या प्रिपरेशन रहेगा अभी, जैसा मेरा अभी तो बेबी बैठना, अभी जस्ट 1-2 दिन हो गया बैठ रहा है वो.
Lovely.
तो उसके लिए मतलब लर्निंग के लिए तो उसके लिए क्या करना चाहिए?
पहले हम आपके आने की और आपके एंथुसियाज्म की दाद देते हैं. वी आर सो हैप्पी दैट आपकी प्रिपेयर्डनेस पहले शुरू हो गई है. तो उसके लिए बहुत बहुत कांग्रेचुलेशंस एंड वी आर वेरी हैप्पी उसने बैठना शुरू कर दिया है. अब ये बेटर होगा. अभी हेमा मैम आपको बताएंगे.
Yeah. See, it is 1.5 years. If the child is between 0 to 2, don't put too many things into the child, even with the pictures. It can be very less. Yes, initially, जो भी child interact करती है, जैसे कि if it's a boy or a girl, whoever it is, जैसे कि आपके घर में अगर गाड़ी है, साइकिल है, मोटरसाइकिल है, कार है, रोड पे देखती है, ऑटो, बस, so you can bring out pictures of the things that the child really is interacting. अगर देख रही है, रोज देखती है, तो उसकी pictures पहले बता दो and body parts सिखा दो. ऐसे नहीं कि कॉग्निशन ऐसा होता है कि सब कुछ सिखा दें, within 2 years सब कुछ सीख ले, ऐसे नहीं हो सकता है.
नहीं होता
जो कुछ भी the child knows, it is always from known to unknown. So जो कुछ भी मुझे पता है वो मैं बुक में भी देख सकती हूँ. अगर मुझे गाय पता है तो मैं गाय देखूंगी, अगर मुझे अभी भी गाय नहीं पता है तो मैं गाय नहीं देखूंगी, कुछ और देखूंगी जो भी मुझे पता है. इफ आई नो बिल्ली, yes, I'll see a cat. I don't have to see a cow right now, because 0 to 2 is a time where you will explore with things around you rather than learning something which is you don't know at all. So this what you don't know is called abstract. So whatever you know, first start learning. You can see a picture of your mother, father, grandpa, whoever lives with you. So unki pictures pehchanna, ऐसे शुरू करो. Don't start with alphabets at the age of 2. Please don't start. And please don't start with alphabets at all.
No, okay, I'm not doing that. That's why I'm asking now.
Yeah, you can bring in pictures and please allow the child to play with objects and stacking of the objects. वो सब बहुत अच्छे से आने चाहिए. ऐसे कि एक डिब्बे पे एक डिब्बे ऐसे रखना है, और नहीं तो ग्लासेस रख दो. ऐसे नहीं कि टॉयज ही होनी चाहिए. घर में जो भी चीज है उसको ऊपर ऊपर रखने का सिखा दो. This is called eye tracking. It has to go one upon the other, and the child should be able to track it, and then the eye-hand coordination has to happen. So, and then beads डालना, एक चम्मच से लेके एक बर्तन से एक बर्तन में दाल वगैरह डालना. So these kind of things, no, will help the child to get ready for the next. That is 3 years to 4 years. We start something called as functional academics. तब तक तो functional academics नहीं होनी चाहिए. It has to be only play way. Absolutely play way. लेकिन वो readiness हो जाएगा. So they will start learning things through objects around them. And सभी चीज देना है. ऐसे कि one can be very soft, one has to be very hard. It should be a sand and a clay, mix of sand and clay. These kind of games have to be given. So, but then when it comes to clay or sand, see that the child will not put it in the mouth, because 2 years again the child will mouth. So you can again give little more time for sand and clay, give other objects, and allow the child to do mouthing. This is the stage where the child has to do mouthing. Don't stop the child from mouthing. The child सब कुछ मुंह में डालना ही पड़ेगा. When the child puts everything in the mouth, the child is learning more. The child is not always learning from eyes and ears. The child is also learning through the tongue. So you have to allow that to happen till 2 years. After 2 years, we will start stopping it. That's again another session. Okay, we'll stop. Okay. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Right.
Yes. So the session is warming up. There is a long chat question. I would like to take that first, then go to Anamika. Anamika, you have to wait. So the Mucha's iPhone wants to ask that how do we convince normal schools for integration, ma'am? My child is having mild cognitive developmental delay. I do not want to send him to special school, and I have difficulty in normal school. They keep on saying the child is not doing properly in normal school. I told them that I'm not forcing you to teach him. So, I mean, there's nothing called normal school, but Hema ma'am, please address the question.
Yeah, this is okay. I know, I understand as a parent what it is. You know, yes. The school has no such facility to teach my child in a special way. But then my child is into the school. How do I integrate the school? That is what is your question. Okay. Yes. Rather than you integrate the school, you can tell the school, the child is fine in your school. You don't have to worry about the academic learning of the child. The child has to be given enough amount of chance to be in a social setup. That is what is usually we expect in a school. Once the child is in a social setup, the child will start learning by itself. Usually, unless we give the chance to the child to sit with others, the child doesn't see the others, then how does the child learn? So let the child be put into the social setup, whether it is games or culturals or Western music or whatever extracurricular activities, the child has to be along with others, doing things with others. When it comes to academics, if the child is not really performing with others, you can tell the child, you can tell the school that we will try to do something at home. We will try to train this child at home, or we will try to put a person to train the child. That should not be the school's responsibility to see that the child gets trained academically along with others, which may not happen because our child has got some kind of backlogs. We understand that. So we should always accept that also. So see that the child will be integrated in all other things. That's more important.
Yes. So Mucha, I think you got your answer. Anamika, you can unmute and ask.
हेलो मैम, एक्चुअली मेरा भी यही क्वेश्चन है कि इस जो स्कूल्स हैं, पहले तो यहाँ पे कोई एक्सेप्ट नहीं कर रहा था मैम, बड़ी मुश्किल से एक स्कूल एक्सेप्ट किए हैं, तो वहां पे इंक्लूजन नहीं है मैम। मैम दे डोंट नो कि हाउ टू टीच। मतलब जैसे घर पे मैंने उसको नर्सरी स्पेशल एजुकेशन कराया है, तो उसमें एक पर्टिकुलर होता है कि हमको डॉट से सिखाना है, तो वो राइट कर सकता है। बट वहां पे क्या होता है, सीधे ए बोलते हैं, तो ए, तो उसको नहीं समझ आ रहा है। तो मैम मेरा भी यही डाउट है कि हम उनको कैसे बताएं कि मेरा भी यही है कि सर मैं उसको स्पेशल स्कूल में नहीं भेजना चाहती हूँ मैम।
नहीं मत भेजो। अगर स्कूल सुनने के लिए तैयार है तो बता दो कि ये ट्रेनिंग अलग से होती है, हम ऐसे ट्रेन करते हैं। लेकिन आई डोंट थिंक एनी स्कूल जहाँ 20 या 30 बच्चे रहते हैं, टीचर को इतना टाइम नहीं मिलती है कि अपने बच्चे के साथ बैठ के उसके ऐसे डॉट लगा के लिखवाना मुश्किल हो जाएगा। इन स्कूल इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट। सो आप कह सकते हैं कि आप बाकी इसमें बच्चों को इंक्लूसिव कर लो, एकेडमिक्स पार्ट हम देख लेंगे, हम भी सिखाएंगे, घर पे सिखाएंगे।
मैम बट मेरे पास एक्चुअली टाइम नहीं होता, मैं वर्किंग हूँ, तो और वो मेरे साथ स्टडीज के लिए बैठता भी नहीं है। और सबसे बड़ी बात मैम, हमें ही नहीं आता है कि हम कैसे लर्न कराएं उसको।
हाँ, तो आपको ही अभी लर्न करना है, बच्चे तो फाइन। नाउ दैट इज द इश्यू विथ यू, सो यू विल हैव टू लर्न हाउ टू ट्रेन योर चाइल्ड. So this is a very different methodology of learning. So you will have to enroll yourself into
मैम एक्चुअली हाँ ये रहता है कि जैसे उसने सीखा हुआ है कि उसको ए आता है, अल्फाबेटिकल आते हैं, बट वहां पे डिफरेंट मेथड यूज कर रहे हैं, तो ही इज कंफ्यूजिंग कि कौन सा उसको अडॉप्ट करना है।
नहीं, children will not get confused, don't worry at all. They will write the way they want to write, don't ever worry.
Okay.
They will write the way they will want to write, whatever the teacher says. If at all he has already learned, he will do the way he wants to do. अपने बच्चों के साथ ना अंडू करना ही बहुत मुश्किल है।
स्कूल में उनको हम या तो स्पेशल एजुकेशन हम उनको बता सकते हैं क्या कि आप इसको ऐसे लर्न कराओ?
Yes, if there is a special educator, you can always tell. अगर स्कूल में हो या आपके पास हो तो आप कह सकते हैं कि ये इस मेथड पे वो सीखेगा, तो शायद वो लोग अडॉप्ट कर लेंगे। नहीं तो आपको दैट इज व्हाट आई सेड, हेल्दी टाइम यू हैव टू गिव। See, you need not give 24 hours. I know working parents are there, but then you don't have to give 24 hours. Give it half an hour. Half an hour is enough. If you can give that half an hour.
वो half an hour में भी मैम मतलब हार्डली 10 मिनट्स अगर मेरे साथ बैठ जाए, उसको समझ आता है मम्मी है, बुक्स बंद किया, हाँ नहीं अब बस हो गया।
Okay, so the mummy has to learn how to put your child into it.
बिल्कुल अनामिका, अभी आपको ये भी सीखना होगा, ये आप ही को सीखना है पहले कि उसको
मैम पहले हमें वो सारी चीजें लर्न करनी है। मैं खुद ही सोचती हूँ
हाँ, और पता थोड़ी थोड़ी रिसर्च करनी है, आप ज्यादा मत करो, थोड़ी सी रिसर्च करो, बस इतनी रिसर्च करो एक दिन नेट पे कि बच्चे को कैसे लिखना सिखाना है, डॉट्स कैसे बना के देने हैं मुझे, बस उतना करो। और एक वीडियो कोई ऐसा देख लो या कोई सेशन देख लो कि भाई बच्चे को कैसे बैठाते हैं, बस उतना करना है। ये तो आपको करना पड़ेगा। इसमें से ये ऐसा है कि जब तक वो सुई में से नहीं निकलेगा ना तो धागा नहीं जाएगा, सिलाई नहीं होगी। ये तो आपको करना पड़ेगा। आप वर्किंग हो करके एक्सक्यूज दे के नहीं कर सकते। और पता ये बहुत क्रूशियल टाइम है आपके बच्चे का, जब उसको अल्फाबेट आप सिखा रहे हैं। एक बार आपने सिखा दिया ना,
हाँ ओरल पार्ट बहुत अच्छा है, मतलब उसकी ग्रास्पिंग बहुत अच्छी है, सबसे बड़ी बात है। टच वुड
देखिए कितनी आधा तो काम आपका हो गया है, थोड़ी सी आपको करनी है। इंदिरा गांधी ने 2 बच्चे पाले थे प्राइम मिनिस्टर होके, आप वर्किंग होके इतना तो कर लेंगे यार।
हाँ मैम
ठीक है,
बिल्कुल। ओके मैम, एक और चीज पूछना था, जैसे आप हमको जैसे हमें लर्न करा दे कोई कि इसको ऐसे राइट करवाना है, कुछ ऐसे क्लासेस हो सकते हैं?
क्लासेस तो हो सकते हैं, बट आपके टाइम हमारी टाइम से मिलना पड़ेगा। You are a working woman.
वो मैं ऐड कर लूंगी मैम।
Let us see whether it's possible online. Then probably we will let you know.
आप हेमा मैम से पर्सनल में कांटेक्ट कर लीजिएगा, है ना?
Yes, they can do that.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
So, thank you, Anamika, for asking that question. Now, in chat, Yogita is writing, मैम मेरा बेटा रुद्र 6 साल का है, बहुत बोलता नहीं है। Yogita, if you are there, you are please unmute. It seems an incomplete
जी मैम।
question.
हाँ मैम।
हाँ, good evening योगिता, पूछिए।
मैम वो 6 साल का है, उसको थायराइड है, बोलने में बहुत कम मम्मी पापा बाबा ओनली यही बोलता है, और जैसे हम बुलवाने की कोशिश करते हैं तो बोलता नहीं है बिल्कुल भी, लेजी है बहुत बोलने में। और मैम वो नॉर्मल स्कूल में जा रहा है लेकिन उसको एक तरफ बिठा देते हैं।
तो आपकी प्रॉब्लम क्या है? वो बोलने का प्रॉब्लम है, स्कूल प्रॉब्लम है?
नहीं, एक तो बोलता नहीं है मैम, और नॉर्मल स्कूल में ही रख रखा है उसको। तो उसको हम बोलते हैं जैसे इसके ऊपर है ना, मतलब मेहनत करो, तो वो बोलते हैं कि नहीं हम करते हैं। बल्कि उसको इस साल में ए बनाना, बी बनाना, सी बनाना ही आया ओनली मैम। तो मैंने
ओके,
उसकी ट्यूशन भी रख रखी है, तो बिना डॉट के ही बना लेता है वो।
ठीक, वेरी गुड। सो द चाइल्ड अभी लिख रहा है, लेकिन
हाँ,
बोल नहीं पा रहा है, पढ़ तो पाएगा ना।
पर मैम 6 साल का है तो ए बी 3 लेटर ही बना रहा है ओनली वो।
हाँ,
सही
6 साल का है तो आपको अल्फाबेट्स नहीं सिखाना है। वही मैं मेरी प्रेजेंटेशन के बीच में मैं वो बता रही थी कि अल्फाबेट्स मत सिखाओ, वर्ड्स सिखा दो, बाद में वो
है।
अल्फाबेट आएगा। कैन आई गो बैक टू माय शेयरिंग?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
1 minute, I'll have to
You get to be alert what she's telling.
see, I'm taking my whiteboard now.
Yes.
मैं आपको अभी बताऊंगी कि क्या होता है।
जी।
One second. Where is my pencil? Okay. See, if I teach A, मैंने ये सिखा दिया, लेकिन 6 साल के लिए मुझे सिखाना था एंड, मेरे बच्चे को पढ़ना था एंड, बुक में एंड लिखा हुआ है। तो मैं अगर ये नहीं सिखाया, अगर एंड पढ़ने के लिए सिखा दिया, तो ये बच्चा पहले एंड सीखेगा। ये कब चाहिए? जब वो एंड लिखता है तो उसे कहते कहते लिखना है कि ए एन डी, एंड। तो पहले कौन सा आना चाहिए? ये या ये? पहले ये आना चाहिए। ठीक है, पहले अल्फाबेट्स मत सिखाओ, जैसे कि नॉर्मल चिल्ड्रन में होती है। नॉर्मल चिल्ड्रन में अल्फाबेट से लेके यहाँ आते हैं, हम क्या करते हैं, ये दैट टू कैपिटल लेटर्स तो बिल्कुल ही नहीं मत सिखाओ, नो नीड नाउ, अभी तो उसके लिए नीड नहीं है। लेकिन ये अगर आपको अभी वो नहीं बोल पा रहा है, नो प्रॉब्लम, अगर बोल भी नहीं पाया तो भी पढ़ सकता है। आपको कैसे पता चलेगा कि वो पढ़ रहा है? जब आपने फ्लैश कार्ड दिखा दिया, 6 बार या 10 बार दिखा दिया और वो खुद ही निकाला एंड, तो उसका मतलब है वो पढ़ रहा है। ओके, बट इट टेक्स टाइम। कभी कभी होता है कि 6 महीने के बाद वो बोलेगा, वो दिखाएगा एंड, लेकिन टाइम तो लेगा। लेकिन आप 10-10 करके 10 साइट वर्ड्स एट ए टाइम दिखा सकते हैं। सो कीप शोइंग साइट वर्ड्स, कीप रीडिंग साइट वर्ड्स, एंड राइटिंग इसके बाद होता है, ए एंड डी एंड। सो राइटिंग आप बहुत टाइम आप राइटिंग में लगा दिए तो ये लेट हो जाएगा। अभी ऐसे बोल रहे हैं ना, 6 साल का हो गया, अभी भी वो ए बी सी लिख रहा है, तो वहीं पे अटकाएगा। तो प्लीज मूव ऑन, डोंट सिट देयर, गो ऑन टू योर वर्ड्स। वर्ड्स पढ़ने दो, वर्ड्स पढ़ने दो। अगर वर्ड्स भी ऐसा आ गया कि दिस भी सीख लिया, दिस इज भी सीख लिया, अलग अलग से वर्ड है, अलग अलग से साइट वर्ड्स का अलग अलग फ्लैश कार्ड बनाना पड़ेगा। ओके, दिस इज अ, सीख लिया, अभी बना दो एक एप्पल यहाँ पे। ओके, अभी सिखाओ, दिस इज अ एप्पल। 6 साल के बच्चे पढ़ रहा है, और क्या चाहिए? अभी 6 साल के बच्चे लिखना है, तो अभी सिखाओ ठीक है, चाहिए दिस, एक एक करके सिखाओ। तो पहले सिखा दो पढ़ना, पढ़ना का पूरा फ्लैश कार्ड, फुल फ्लैश कार्ड दिखा के पढ़ो। ऐसा नहीं कि एक एक लेटर से पढ़ाना, टी एच आई एस दिस नहीं पढ़ाना, दिस ऐसे पढ़ाना, लिखने के टाइम में ही टी एच आई एस होनी चाहिए। सो दिस इज हाउ यू हैव टू चेंज, टोटल मेथोडोलॉजी चेंज हो जाएगा। नॉर्मल चाइल्ड एंड आवर चाइल्ड विल नॉट लर्न द सेम वे, सो वी हैव टू चेंज द मेथोडोलॉजी।
जी मैम एक और क्वेश्चन था। अभी मैंने नॉर्मल स्कूल में डाल रखा है उसको, तो हमारे मिलने वाले उनका बेटा डाउन सिंड्रोम में 15 साल का, तो वो हमें सजेस्ट कर रहे हैं कि आप है ना कोटा में डॉक्टर बंशीधर स्कूल में इसको रखिए, वहाँ स्पेशल स्कूल है डॉक्टर बंशीधर में। तो मैम कंफ्यूजन है, ये तो घर के पास है जिसमें हमने नॉर्मल स्कूल में डाल रखा है, और वो इतनी दूर जा पाएगा नहीं जा पाएगा बसेस में।
नहीं, अभी आप नॉर्मल स्कूल में ही रहने दो। वो जो स्पेशल स्कूल बता रहे हैं ना, वहां से एक स्पेशल एजुकेटर तो लेके आ जाओ घर में सिखाने के लिए, इवनिंग्स में। You can hire one special educator. Do that. Let the child be in the normal school.
जी मैम।
Okay, right.
Yes, because we have been constantly telling that school for our children is not focused on learning,
Yes.
on reading, writing, and speaking. There are so many other things the child learns. It's a society for the child. Like we have our peer groups, our friends, our relatives. The child has the school, so we have to look the school in that way. Like ma'am had shown a pictorial also, right, Parul, that which said that
बिल्कुल
do not like focus कि इतना पढ़ के, इतना सीख के, इतना लिख के जाना चाहिए. So Rudra 6 and sight words is the best method, I think.
सैमी
Yes.
हेमा मैम ने बताया भी है, वो डोल्ट वर्ड्स करके वो कर
Dolch
सकते
words,
हैं,
yes,
वो
yes.
हाँ जो उनको पढ़ा सकते हैं ऑनलाइन.
Yes, yes. And Dolch words you will find online. You type Dolch words, Google will give you the whole list of Dolch words.
कहते हैं कि
Make
डोल्ट
every
वर्ड्स
day
जिसको आ
special.
जाए तो रीडिंग आ जाता है.
Yes, reading doesn't require the, sight.
हमेशा कहती है ना सैमी, खुद करना पड़ेगा. कोई स्पेशल एजुकेटर, कोई टीचर, कोई स्कूल आपके
जी.
बच्चे को कभी नहीं पढ़ाएगा, ना कभी पढ़ाता है. वो आपको
And not
पता
the way you want it to happen. So it has to come from you. The satisfaction level you want from your child, you have to come. Do not seek outside. It is inside. The solution is inside, because
Yes.
nobody can actually keep that mug also the way you want to keep it. Kitna bolo, aise rakho, idhar ghumao, udhar ghumao. You want, you get up and do it, and you are, fulfilling your satisfaction and feeling, yes, I did. It is just a fine age. You are all capable people. You understand, that it is not a big task. A teacher is appointed, special educator. Ma'am, we are coming to the other concept, shadow teacher. There's question in the chat box about shadow teacher. That so these are big words, but what you can do for your child is exclusive, very exclusive. And you have to break your comfort zone. And breaking it will be, you will have such a good bonding with your child, right? So, ma'am, we are coming to shadow teacher again. What are the responsibility of a shadow teacher?
Yeah.
And what we need to ask to her as a parent?
Yeah. So who is a shadow teacher? Shadow teacher is a helping hand in the school. What is a shadow teacher supposed to do? Shadow teacher is supposed to control the behavior of the child. अगर child का behavior out of control हो गया, तो shadow teacher थोड़ी control कर लोगी, या नहीं तो बाहर ले जाएगी. If the child wants to be outside for some time and then bring her back. This is all is exactly the concept of shadow teacher. But when the teacher is writing on the board, the child is not able to copy everything. सब कुछ copy नहीं कर पा रहा है, तो वो अलग से एक notebook रखेगी. अपना notebook है. बच्चे का notebook नहीं, अपना एक notebook रखेगी. वो जल्दी उसमें copy कर लेगी. ये बच्चा शायद 1 or 2 words copy करेगा. shadow teacher पूरा copy कर लेगी अपनी notebook में. This notebook will be helping the parent. पेरेंट को पता चलेगा कि इस क्लास में क्या हुआ, एंड वेयर इज द गैप. अपना चाइल्ड कहाँ है, क्लास में क्या हो रहा है, इतना ज्यादा गैप है तो कौन हेल्प करेगा, एंड हाउ मच हेल्प द चाइल्ड नीड्स. दिस इज हाउ यू विल हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड द शैडो टीचर. पूछने के लिए तो कुछ भी नहीं है, बट शैडो टीचर करके आएगी. व्हेन द शैडो टीचर ब्रिंग्स द नोटबुक बैक, इट इज यू टू अंडरस्टैंड कितना गैप है, एंड देन यू हैव टू हेल्प इट टीचर. That is very important.
Yes. Team building तो आपको ही करना पड़ेगा. The team building has to be done by the parents.
Yeah.
I mean, whosoever you involve in education of your parent, if you are not able to, make a good team with them, you will be always remain dissatisfied and feeling the task is not completed and it's not happening. The team building has to, and it takes, I think, like in our children till a teenage, one has to work and set those standards in the child, right? Once they have understood कि ये काम है मुझे करना है और इतने बजे तक करना है, then you do not have to do. They will not let you sit till they have finished, right, ma?
Correct. That's what.
मैम एक क्वेश्चन एक्चुअली था कि जैसे आप बोल रहे हो बिहेवियर इश्यूज, अभी उसकी टीचर वहाँ स्कूल में बोलती हैं कि ये ना बैठता नहीं है वहां पे, क्लास में बैठता नहीं है और बुक्स बंद कर देता है, हम बोलते हैं तो, और गोल गोल घूमता है. इस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस को मतलब क्वेरीज कंप्लेनिंग वे में आ जाते हैं मतलब स्कूल्स. तो इसके लिए क्या
हेमा मैम जो जवाब देंगे वो बहुत ही अच्छा होगा, एकदम सही वाला होगा. लेकिन एक अजीब सा मैं यहाँ पे दे रही हूँ, थोड़ा सा अपने आप को बना के भी रखना चाहिए. सोसाइटी में बहुत ज्यादा वो हो जाओ ना तो लोग बात सर के ऊपर से उतर जाते हैं.
ये तो है मैम, बट पता है मेरे को इसलिए सुनना पड़ता है मैम क्योंकि बहुत मुश्किल से उन्होंने एक्सेप्ट किया है.
ये तो आप करके मत रहो. आप ये पूछना कि बाकी के सारे बच्चे अपनी किताबें टाइम पे
नहीं, मैंने वीडियो देखे मैम, बच्चे सो भी जाते हैं.
उसी पूछना
बच्चे सो भी जाते हैं, मतलब ये इट्स नॉर्मल, हम भी करते थे मैम मस्ती.
Just because your child has a diagnosis, it doesn't mean he is doing something different or which cannot be addressed. It is same way. It's just you have to earn the.
But वो मेंशन नहीं किया जाता समीक्षा मैम, मेंशन नहीं किया जाता.
Tolerance. Sitting tolerance, you have to work on. Let's listen to Hema ma'am, what she has to add on to your questions answer, ma'am, and then we have few more. We will and let's not get into one-on-one discussion. Yes, Hema ma'am, please.
Yeah, about the sitting tolerance. When the child is not able to sit in the class, first you ask which subject he is not able to sit, which teacher he doesn't like, who is sitting next to him. ये सब questions आप पूछो. अगर नेबरिंग बच्चे अगर परेशान कर रहा है तो शायद उठ रहा है, किसे पता है व्हाट इज द रीजन. पहले रीजन समझो. घर में भी क्या ऐसी करता है, पहले आप समझो. घर में भी नहीं बैठता है क्या, हाफ एन आवर नहीं बैठता है क्या, टीवी के आगे हाफ एन आवर बैठता है, कभी मोबाइल दे देते तो हाफ एन आवर बैठता है, दैट मींस ही इज हैविंग सिटिंग टॉलरेंस.
मैम हाफ एन आवर क्या कितने घंटे भी बिठा लो.
Sorry.
With mobile he can sit for hours.
Actually,
that's what. That means he is having sitting tolerance. आप आदत दिला दिए कि मोबाइल देके बिठाना, आपका आदत निकालो. That is, it is your mistake. You have not made him sit only with mobile. अभी मोबाइल के बिना भी वो बैठ सकता है, आपको वो आदत दिलाना पड़ेगा.
Yes.
Okay. You
And
have
but that has to be very active involvement by the parents. You have to team up with your child.
Yeah.
Like I have to really sit hard for 45 minutes. I have to make my younger one sit and eat. Because I'll keep running, she'll keep eating, and I'm like, "Kha to rahi hai." And then I'm exhausted. She's full, and she's all again energized to trouble me. So that is a slow process, but of course the result comes, and it will definitely come, Anamika. The way you are, wanting to add that quality to your child's life, it will happen. Just stop expecting it. Just learn like your child is trying to learn with you, na? So it is mutual learning, right?
रामिका और सवाल मत पूछना, घूम फिर के बाद तुम पे ही आ रही है हर बार.
नहीं, अब नहीं पूछ रही हूँ. वैसे मुझे समीक्षा मैम फौजी स्टाइल में बोल देते हैं, जस्ट स्टॉप, यू हैव टू वेट. तो अब तो मैं धीरे से हाथ उठाती हूँ.
नहीं, वो हमारा काम है, हमारा वो काम है बोलने का, आपका काम है हाथ उठाने का. ठीक है, आप उठा दो.
Keep seeking. Stop doesn't mean stop means stop dwelling your mind.
नहीं
That
मैम,
is what.
जो यहाँ कह रही है, आप बार बार सवाल पूछते हो ना, तो आप रोक देती हो. स्टॉप.
We are not stopping you from asking. Ask. That's why we are getting Hema ma'am time and again, no? So it's not, and I am not
रामिका पर्सनल में सैमी से या मुझसे बात कर सकते हो बाद में, और हेमा मैम से कांटेक्ट करिएगा बच्चे की पढ़ाई के लिए.
Yes, and Hema ma'am,
सैमी ने
in connection to it, somebody is asking that if you can share your number or how to connect to you, that process, so they in chat box. And parents, be aware that she is involved actively with her environment, and she is offline working, Hema ma'am. So whenever you need to approach her, please follow a guideline, message first, give your introduction, where you came across her, and state your query, so that when she give you the time, you connect at the right point and she can guide you well, right? So Hema ma'am, if you can share that, or you
phone number.
Yeah. They
Okay.
are pointing how to connect.
ईमेल शेयर कर सकते हैं मैम, अगर आप कंफर्टेबल नहीं है तो, या कोई
email also. And there is one anecdote also for ma'am who recommended here only that Anamika take online sessions from Hema ma'am. Purva is saying that I have already taken. She is a good concept and very fun learn method. Yes, and teaming up with such parents also will give you a lot of, and such resource person will also give you a lot of insight, right?
Okay, now I'm giving you my phone number.
Yes.
Please WhatsApp, no phone calls. I can't take any phone calls.
It's so nice she's writing. Anamika, you also write or type.
Ma'am, thank you.
Yeah.
99404 779 0.
Okay. So you can do a WhatsApp. I can't take phone calls because I'll be so busy taking sessions. And I'm also working in a school, so totally busy. Till 7:30, I can't take any phone calls, but I'll see your WhatsApp late in the night. I'll reply. That's for sure.
Yes.
Okay.
So WhatsApp is the right way.
Yeah.
Connect WhatsApp and give your complete introduction, your child's details and your concerns in a brief. Then have a word. She'll never let your query unanswered.
Yes.
Because here we always have a limited time, right?
Yeah.
And I think there are no questions in chat box. Yeah.
Nothing more, I think.
I don't think so. There's anything.
उषा, आप कुछ सवाल पूछने वाली थी, अगर आप यहाँ पे हैं तो
Yes,
पूछ लीजिए.
Usha, you raised hand. Yes.
Yes. गुड इवनिंग मैम।
Good evening.
मैम मेरा एक तो क्वेश्चन ये है कि आराध्या वैसे 9 इयर्स की कंप्लीट हो गई है और रीडिंग अच्छी कर रही है, इंग्लिश में भी और हिंदी में भी। थोड़ा सा मैथ्स का है कि जो टेबल हम कराते हैं जैसे 2 1 2, तो वो थोड़ा सा 2 का पूरा करके 3 में मतलब कंफ्यूज रहती है कि 2 मतलब 3 1 3 2 लिख देती है। तो ऐसा कोई सॉल्यूशन है कि कोई आइडिया हो?
Okay, so it's coming to the tables. You know, tables is nothing but memorizing. हम भी ऐसे करते थे शायद. We also used to got confused with the tables and all. But क्या होता है ना, with the repeatedly, we have to do much more repeatedly. Practice बहुत ज़्यादा होना चाहिए. And then even with the tables, you can play games. Tables का game तो अभी मेरे पास ये लैपटॉप में नहीं है. I should have shown you that game. टेबल्स का भी गेम्स हो सकता है, ऐसे कि कार्ड्स गेम. ओके, एक हर एक कार्ड में 1 मिनट या हर एक कार्ड में यू विल राइट द number of the tables, that is multiples of tables, like 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, so every card will have only the multiples of the tables, right? Now you are going to play the game of cards. You will have another set of cards which will be written as 2 2s are. अभी डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर दो कार्ड्स को और स्टार्ट प्ले. 2 2s फेंक दिया, अगर आपको मैचिंग आ गया तो आपका एक सेट हो गया. ऐसा बनाना है 4 सेट. So now you will play the game of 2 tables and 3 tables together. तो क्या होता है, बार बार सेट बनाने से कंफ्यूजन कम हो जाती है. So start cards game just like a Uno game, Uno color games or whatever it is. First teach the memory, verbal memory, then start playing the card games. So by matching several times, the child will start learning how to get out of the confusion. So I think you can try that.
Yeah, ma'am. Okay, thanks. Ma'am, एक चीज और शेयर करनी थी. एक्चुअली मेरी बेटी के लिए मुझे ऐसा लगता था कर्सिव राइटिंग बहुत बड़ा टास्क है मेरे लिए, बट अभी लास्ट मतलब 4 मंथ से वो मतलब इसका कर्सिव स्टार्ट हो गया. शी इज इन 3rd क्लास. तो वो अपने आप ही, मैंने नहीं सिखाया उसे कर्सिव, सच्ची बताऊं, वो अपने आप ही लिखती रही. आज की डेट में वो 80% कर्सिव सही लिख रही है.
Very good. That's so happy. That's so happy.
तो हम अपने बच्चों को हमें अंडरएस्टिमेट नहीं करना चाहिए कभी भी, मुझे ऐसा लगता है.
अनामिका, और वो
Yes, be prepared for surprise.
सेंसेशन है, क्या एक्टिंग करती है भाई, गजब.
See, and one more thing, no, when I tell about this writing, आपको पहले से ही ठीक से फॉर्मेशन सिखा दो. अगर फॉर्मेशन आपका डी सिखाना है तो ऐसे सिखा दो. डोंट टीच डी लाइक दिस एंड से चलेगा, ये नहीं चलेगा. अगर आपको डे लिखना है तो डी ए बाय डे कर्सिव आएगा जब only when your formation is correct. If your formation is wrong, you will never get this. So पहले से फॉर्मेशन करेक्ट सिखाओ. कई बार होता है कि ये ऐसा सिखा देते हैं, ये नहीं होती है, ये होती है ऐसी. So you will have to use the verbal prompt of saying, from my house I take a turn, I go back and come down. Okay, so use a verbal prompt. अगर D चाहिए तो from my house I take a turn, I go up to the sky and fall down. कैसे भी कर सकते हैं. So whatever you say the verbal prompt, no, the child will start learning that way. So and the formations really come out very well. And the B is I hit a ball with my bat. So I have a bat and a ball. So that is how you have to teach. So if the formations are right, your cursives also will come in place as the child learns the spelling faster. That's how it happens.
Yes, and this happens when we were saying now that you have to team up with your child, with your shadow teacher, or the so-called normal school people, or the driver, or the people, the domestic help who comes home. When you team up with all of them, this happens. You come out with unexpected surprises from your children. And see, Usha is so happy that cursive writing. I don't know, Usha, do you write cursive? I don't think so. You write cursive. Exactly. See, Hannah, so that's so wonderful that it's a mutual learning. As a parent also we are learning, right? We are not dictating anything, right, Parul?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. मुझे तो बहुत खुशी होती थी हर साल जब मेरी बेटी का नेक्स्ट जो आता था सिलेबस के, अब क्या आया है, साइंस में क्या नया पढ़ाने को मिलेगा या मुझे सीखने को मिलेगा. बहुत मजा आता था. खैर 6:05 हो गए हैं, तो
Yes.
हमारा आज के सेशन का तो समय समीक्षा यही समाप्त होता है। और हेमा मैम, आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, सच्ची दिल से शुक्रिया। आपसे बात करने में हमें भी दोनों को इतना मजा आता है कि टाइम कैसे निकल जाता है पता ही नहीं चलता। थैंक यू।
Exactly.
हम जल्दी फिर आपको बुलाएंगे अपने सेशन में, जब एक बार स्कूल स्टार्ट हो जाएंगे। स्कूल की कोई प्रॉब्लम आएगी तो हम आपसे जरूर करेंगे कांटेक्ट। और आप लोगों से भी गुजारिश है, हेमा मैम से जुड़ा हुआ कोई सवाल आप पूछना चाहते हैं, नंबर हमने दे दिया, आप वहां पे व्हाट्सएप कर सकते हैं सिर्फ, या हमसे कोई और बात करनी है या कोई और टॉपिक पे आप हमसे सेशन चाहते हैं तो आप प्लीज हमें कॉन्टेक्ट करिए और बताइए, अपना फीडबैक हमें जरूर दिया कीजिए। थैंक यू वेरी मच। आज का सेशन हम यही खत्म करते हैं। समीक्षा।
Yes, thank you so much, Hema ma'am. And from her busy schedule, she could spare so much of time. And her sessions are all, it seems it's the first time we are attending, right?
Yes,
So interesting she makes it. And it's so simple, she makes it sound. So there is no much of stress. We complicate things in our minds, you know. नहीं आ रहा है, क्यों नहीं आ रहा है, इतना कर दिया, इतना नहीं हुआ, उसका बच्चा ये, वो उसने मुझे सजेशन दिया। Like, listen to your heart. It's your child. The child will give you the indication. If I will keep listening to the other parents or their judgment about my child or their, things about, our, the way they want to guide us. Ultimately, at the end of the day, it's you and your child, and listen to your heart. I mean, gut feeling is always like, Parul, you will understand what I'm trying to say, that what you feel for your child the most, it is you who can do it. And it is just a small effort to team up properly, right? That's it.
Yeah,
that's it. That's what we are doing here. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Yes, Parul.
जी, हम मीटिंग को एंड कर रहे हैं।
Yes.
Thank you everyone for being
Thank you,
here.
Vrinda.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sammy. Thanks, Parul. Thanks, everyone. Thanks a lot, Hema ma'am, for being here.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.